How beautiful is that? This water coming through the rocks up there and all the way down here. Perfect little water source. And yeah, I'm going to be wearing this shirt a lot. It's my favorite shirt. My new favorite shirt. Because we made these shirts, me and my sisters. It's just like tie-dye, but instead of using white fabric and paint, you use black fabric and bleach. Which, when I first thought about it, I was like, that's terrible for the environment. But then I was like, I don't know. Using all the different color paints and like cleaning up after it's probably going to be more detrimental. But they're really fun to make. And I really love the earthy kind of colors, like the fiery kind of vibe of it. Yeah, this is what I love. I miss the rainforest. Like up here, a lot of it's real dry and like bush. There isn't like a lot of this real dense green. Even this isn't very dense compared to like other places I've been, like along the coast, east coast. Yeah. Just gonna sit down, get perched. And this log here. Be a part of this. Love that sound. That's got to be something that's buried deep into all of our DNA, like the sound of running water, because that would be the sound of like life and survival. You'd be so grateful, thankful. If this was the only way that you drank water, you didn't have a shop to go to buy drinks and that. I'm going to try to drink more natural water. Hopefully I don't end up getting sick or something. But why would you? Why do we have all these ideas about like nature being so risky and dangerous? It's just unfamiliar because we're so disconnected from it through the way that we're brought up in modern society, a lot of us. Like, I don't know, I guess those early experiences when you start to come out in nature, you get smashed by mosquitoes and you have a reaction to it, or like you drink some water out of the creek and you get a tummy ache. Like, because you are going to have a reaction when you first come back to nature, but it's not, you will learn, your body will change. Like that's what epigenetics is. Like your genetics will actually adapt in right now. You don't have to like go through millions of years of evolution. You've already done that shit. You've already got all of this information stored in your DNA. Like your ancestors have been through so much and we have access to all of it. And like maybe, I don't know, I'm expanding my imagination here. Like I don't know how much we can tap into it, but I like to believe that it's endless and we can do anything. We can adapt to any situation. Like when I was a teenager and I was just listening to like the programming and like my mum's programming and everything she'd taken on, I was allergic to everything. Like everything, like even like mowing the lawn, wouldn't be able to breathe, have a runny nose, like all that shit. And like I'd get skin reactions. Like I was allergic to everything and I couldn't deal with anything. And then like when I started challenging that, when I learned about epigenetics and I started thinking like, oh, maybe you can like change yourself. And I started really experimenting with that, which I recommend doing. Now, I just can't imagine being uncomfortable here. I can't imagine like having an allergic reaction to anything really. Or like every now and then my nose will get a bit irritated or something like that. But again, you just kind of like allow it to happen. Like it's just a temporary thing where your body's having a response to the stimuli and it's learning more in that moment. And if you're programming yourself through your thoughts that like, this is going to keep happening. This is my life. This is like, I am allergic to this. And you create a thought form, like you create a belief and an assumption, then you're just going to set yourself up to keep and reacting to it more. Like, it's like an asthma attack. I was watching Lost with my sister. I got her watching Lost. And there's that episode where she's having an asthma attack and the doctor explains to her, it's not just asthma, it's anxiety. And if you can just get your anxiety under control, then you'll be able, the breathing won't be that hard. It's like, kind of like that with all of our reactions. We have a reaction to something that's real, but then our thoughts about it like exacerbate the issue. And I guess like, if your thoughts are, oh yeah, I've been bitten by mozzies and I'm getting swollen, my body's going to learn something from this, and it's going to learn to protect me, or it's going to learn to deal with whatever I'm reacting to from the mosquitoes. If that's what you're telling yourself, you're going to have a very different like future experience next time than if you tell yourself, this is just my life and this is just what's going to happen. And this doesn't just go for like allergies and reactions to nature, it's like everything. Like, it all starts with our thoughts and our beliefs and assumptions that we make about life and reality. It's creative. What we believe about reality, it contributes to our experience. It's not like there's nothing set in stone as much as like our reductionist way of thinking seems to make it. Like, you change your beliefs and you will actually change reality. You'll change your experience. If for no other reason than like, for the example that I used to be allergic to everything and now I'm super comfortable in nature, like fully immersed. It's just like, because my belief was that I could change that, so I just spent more time in nature. And I can't tell you exactly what happened or what occurred or why I'm the way that I am now. I've done a lot of different things, but just the intention to change it was really the core. And that's true of everything, like intention. What do you want to create? And then you like for this example, like I just went into nature heaps and heaps and learned how to deal with it. If you want to do anything, if you want to run a business, like set your intention clearly. I want to run a business. I want to learn business. And just like, doesn't matter how bad you are at maths or speaking or whatever's holding you back, you'll figure it out, because now you've got an intention, you've got something to focus on, something to create around. That's the foundation for everything, is intention. Speaking to myself. Yeah. Nature just brings this kind of thinking out of you too. I've said it before, like, just even if you could like take a photograph of like your thoughts when you're in like, I don't know, like your lounge room watching television. I feel like the photograph, if you could see the thoughts, it would be like really boring. Like it'd be like not a lot going on. Like if it was colors, it would be like black and white. And then if you took a picture of your thoughts when you were at a place like this, it would be like the most astounding rainbow, like kaleidoscopic, super imaginative imagery you've ever seen in your life. That's like the best way I can describe like why, like what happens when I go out here compared to when I'm like in a box. And a lot of creators and stuff, like Jared is a big advocate for that. Like if he like goes out in nature, and I do it too, we go out in nature and so that we can get that like real colorful rainbow, kaleidoscopic, awesome, like imaginative space around us. And then we like go back in the box and try to like reproduce it or share it or express it, get it into some kind of art. and then like put that out into the world to awaken that in others, so that others start to have these feelings like, oh, I'd like to connect with that rainbow kaleidoscopic epicness inside of me. And it's getting easier for me to do that, because now I just actually do it. I create right here while I'm in it, and it's really fun. But I still have to figure out a way to continue to integrate this world with the I guess black and white world, because like that's like part of the thing that I'm trying to do, is like awaken that in more people to connect with this, what I just described. And to do that, I've got to keep going back into the matrix and yeah, just sharing and connecting and doing stuff in there. Click the like button for me, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and do all those fantastic things, you wonderful people. And we'll continue this journey, and it will be so fucking awesome. Can't wait to share whatever emerges next.